This is Ryko Rider again, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. In between the last video and this one, I did a little bit of leveling up. Not a whole lot, because there's not really much I have to do, and I can't get back into town to buy supplies. So, off we are to hunt and kill the rogue tomato. Sorry about the picture quality going down a bit. My TV's giving me a hard time. It does this from time to time. Anyway, this is the Damasca Ester Sand. And this section of the desert, I believe, is called the Galtea Downs. In here are pretty much the weakest enemies you'll find in the entire game. Except for one enemy down here that's level 27, and you'll want to avoid him. Anyway, if you press left or right on your control pad, you'll be able to bring up any enemy's stats without really selecting them. Just cactites and wolves around here mainly. Good for gaining XP while you can. One suggestion I want to make is before you, oh wait, no, that's in a later video. These enemies are pretty simple to kill, but while it's early in the game and you don't have the gambit system, it's easy to remember, or rather, forget to hit the attack button, so the enemies can wail on you, especially if you're in active mode and turn the battle speed up like most people do. I switched to active mode, but I haven't turned the battle speed up yet. Even if you don't need the experience, it's wise to kill most enemies you see, because just about every enemy in the game gives you one license point, which, relative to the experience they give, is a lot. So, you'll want to kill most enemies you come across anyway. Anyway, when you get this guy down to half health, he'll run away and jump off the cliff and land in the sand below. Especially early in the game when you're alone, you need to keep an eye on your health, or the enemies will overwhelm you before you know it. Since you're alone for this part of the game, it can be a bit difficult. Later in the game, you'll be able to set healing thresholds to just have your character heal himself automatically when his health gets low. See, try to find sleeping enemies if you can and attack them. Since I didn't bother to get the healing, any healing spells, you have to use potions to heal yourself. And since I can't get back into town, I'm pretty much screwed for items unless I find them in treasure chests out here. Final Fantasy XII has perhaps the most obnoxious treasure system I've ever seen in any RPG. Each treasure chest on the map has a certain chance of spawning. It's all random chance. Most treasure chests in the game have about a 75% chance of spawning, and if they spawn, sometimes they'll give you gil, and sometimes they'll give you an item. Most treasure chests can have one or two items, and well, you'll get one item or the other, and it's usually a 50% chance. It's 50-50 either way. Some treasure chests, it's 90% a common item and 10% a rare item. Anyway, once you kill the rogue tomato, you get this cutscene with Vaughn finding some flowers in the desert, picks them, and says he's done. You can continue to kill monsters for experience and license points if you like, which, if you have the health, I recommend you do. But if you don't, just go back to town. When your character's HP is critical, he will flash red, and your HP meter, well, not the meter, but the number showing your current HP will flash red with it. Being in critical HP is a bad thing usually, but it can sometimes be a good thing because, well, it's the case for swordsmen. If their HP is critical, that can be a good thing, because when you have lower HP, like lower HP percentage-wise, you're more likely to strike multiple hits. The same is true for the enemies. So generally, the closer you are to killing the boss, the harder the fight's going to be because he'll land multiple hits more often. This is especially true later in the game, when the bosses start to become really dangerous. Anyway, once you kill the tomato, you'll go back to town. Only to discover that you'll discover that the guards aren't letting anyone in anymore, not even if they wait in line. What you want to do is find Kites and talk to him. When you finish talking to Kites, it triggers a cutscene.